welcome back to Kentucky Garden Gal. I'm Nancy. This is Thrifting Thursday, and as you can tell, I am just surrounded by treasures that I picked up this week at Portland Cares in Portland, Tennessee. And we'll go over those in just a second, but I wanted to talk about something, and it's being safe online. And this week on the Kentucky Garden Gal Facebook page, I've had to block 2 people. These were spam accounts, and it was the typical, it appears to be a man in a profile, and they tell you how lovely you are, how lovely your comment was. They tried to send you a friend request, but it wouldn't go through. So would you please friend them? And that is completely spam. So I did block those, but I just wanted to remind you to protect yourself and to be safe. And I try to catch those things, but don't ever, ever, ever respond to that, because that is just complete fake and complete spam. And all they're going to try to do is get you to send them money. So just wanted to let you know that I was aware of that, if you've seen it, and that I'm trying to take care of it. But if you do see it, don't ever respond to those. Let's just stay safe on social media. Alrighty, so let's get in to everything that I found this week. And I was really thrilled. I had gone down, I was thinking, gosh, I need some matching planters to go by the greenhouse. So I kind of went in thinking I might look around for that. And I walked in and I just started seeing all this great stuff. So it just started going into the cart. But the first thing I want to show you is this little basket. I think I paid $1.25 for it. And it's silk, and it has a drawstring. So this is what it looks like inside. It's gold, and it's just it's a pretty little bag. You could take this out, just use the basket or leave it in. So last week, when I was at the farmer's market, my daughter Portia enjoys drinking tea. So I found a lady who she grows her own herbs and makes her own teas. It's Lena Beasley, for those in Franklin, and she just has wonderful teas. So I thought this would look so much better when I give this to Portia. And there was nothing wrong with the bag, I will say that. But which one do you think you would rather receive as a gift? I think probably that one. And I just thought that was so cute. So I picked that up for Portia. And I'll set stuff back here. So the next thing I wanted to show you was this little lamp. And I had been, you know, I love my Facebook groups and pages and things like that. And when you are setting out your collectibles, one way that enhances your collection is to have just a little lamp, just to give a little light. And I just thought that this could go with so many things. And I was trying to see a price. I'm sure it was probably $2 or $3. And keep in mind that I paid $60 for everything that I'm going to show you, and that includes Tennessee, that has almost a 10% sales tax. So it was just, I just found some great things, and I am going to put my glasses on so I can see. So I found this. It was 75 cents, and it's just a little saying that talks about happiness. And you know, you can just tuck those in somewhere if you have an empty space or whatever. I found this for $1. And this will go out in the greenhouse. This will look really pretty out there, just to help decorate that a little bit. This was a beautiful tile. It has a hanger on the back that you can hang it, or you can use it to set on your to set hot things on. But it was $1, and it's Matthew 5:5. and not any chips on it. I just thought it was so nice, and just $1. And you know, you can also use this outside. Like, you can put it in a little easel, and you could just, this is so versatile. You could use it at Easter time, you could use it at Christmas time. So very neutral colors there. Had to pick that up. And this was the same. This is Love is an Act of Endless Forgiveness. It was $1, and I really loved this little top that it has on it. I love the colors. And this has a price from Ross of $5.99. I paid $1 for it. Excellent condition, nothing wrong with it. So, another thing that I picked up was this box. It has 50 cents on it, and it's just an empty box that you can store things in. You can use it like to sit a lamp on. You could use it as a riser. See how nice that would look? I oftentimes use books for risers, just different things. And then if you wanted to use this, there's lots of things. You know, I may put my receipts in this that I have on my desk with the stapler on top. It would look so much better to have it in this than it would be to just sitting out on my desk. So the next thing that I found was these knives. And these are obviously, I could tell when I laid eyes on them, I knew that they were vintage. There's 7 of them. And I don't know how much I paid. These weren't marked, but I would guarantee you it can't be more than 50 cents or $1. But I do see the initials EPNG, which I'll look that up when we get offline. And it has more markings on it, and it says non-stainless steel. So I don't know, like, it wouldn't surprise me if these weren't silver, knives. But if you are serving something, maybe like if you want to put, have a knife by the butter, I pick up things like this, and it just, you know, now when these get cleaned up, they'll be beautiful. But you can use them for spreads or different things like that. You could use it to cut a pie with, and it's pretty enough that you could leave it on the table. So I do always pick up stuff when I feel like it's very old, and then it's just good quality, and I can just tell by picking it up and feeling of it. So I picked those up. Alrighty, so this is a little Christmas lantern. I paid $2.50 for this, and it has different lights. I'm not sure what the deal is, but it works. It has an angel on it, and this is so cute. Again, for Christmas decorations, you could put some greenery around this, and you know, and there you have something to set on the back of a commode. You could set it, you know, on a side table, just anywhere you need to make a little. Oh, this is on, off, and timer. Now I have my glasses on, I can see. So yeah, it can be on a timer, which it would come on, you know, you could have it set automatically. Okay. This is another little stretched canvas piece that I found, Bloom Where You Are Planted. I paid $1.25 for this, and this will go in the greenhouse. This would be really pretty in springtime, just to sit in there to try to dress up the greenhouse just a little bit more. These, look at these candlesticks. Are those not gorgeous? And with the amount of, I paid $3 a piece for these. They're nice and heavy. They're that neutral color that just goes with anything. And, you know, there again, you can change out the color of the candles. They would be pretty at Christmas, Thanksgiving. You could use them at Easter time, just whatever, you know, whatever you needed. And these are these are good quality candlesticks that I paid $6 for the pair. I wanted to show you this. I had stopped at the Dollar Tree to pick up a card before we went thrifting, and I found these at the Dollar Tree. This is linen and room spray with essential oils. This is brown vanilla sugar. This is pumpkin spice. And for Christmas, this is apple cinnamon scent. These were $1.25, and I thought that they were so cute. And then I found this little basket. It was $1, but you know what? To keep these in, I may just do it like this right here. And then I can just set it, you know, somewhere in the laundry room or wherever I want it, and it's got a neat little home. So that worked out great. And the reason I'm so interested in buying, you'll see that I bought a lot of baskets this go round, is because this is the time when in my garden I'm gathering. I'm gathering flowers, I'm gathering seeds, just all types of things. I've invited my daughter to come over, and I said, hey, you know, now's the time to come over and gather out of my garden. I'm gathering the sweet potatoes, I'm gathering the impatiens, the coleus, lantana that I'll take cuttings from. I have cuttings from the rosemary, I have cuttings from basil. So lots of things that I will bring inside as cuttings. Now, some of them will rot, not all of them. That's okay, that's to be expected. I just take plenty. That way I know come spring, I have those things to start to put in soil and have plants from. So this was another set that I found. These were $2, and it's like a sunflower and a dragonfly. And I just thought, you know, those would be pretty in a bathroom, in a bedroom, just somewhere. So they're nice and heavy, but $4 for this set that I picked up. And then I found this, and of course I just had to have it. It was $3.25, and it says friends. And in my guest room, whenever I have someone coming to stay, I will try to pick out things that I think that they would appreciate. So if I have a friend coming that's going to stay in the guest room, I would put out this. I have different framed photographs of my friends. I set those around. I have different books, whatever I think that they might like to read, I'll set those around the room. But I try to make their stay just as personal as I can. And picking up things like this, it's just so inexpensive but effective, and just really pulls the room together. So I really liked that. And then I think I told you all that I have a balcony, a second floor balcony off of my bedroom upstairs. It gets the east sun. It's just, you know, anything I try to put up there as far as live plants, it just has, I have a hard time. First of all, I forget it's up there. And I'm usually not in my bedroom after the morning time. I'm always running around, so I either have to water in the morning when I first get up or before I go to bed, and oftentimes I just forget. So I decided that I was going to look for faux greenery to go up there. And I have 4 things up there, and I tell you, it has been so easy. And I can just switch out the decorations with the seasons, switch out the wreath on the door, and it just kind of pulls it all together. And I found this one, and I don't I know there has to be a price tag on it somewhere. Here it is. This was $2.25. And when you're buying faux flowers like this, there is a cleaner that you can buy that you spray on this, and it cleans it. And everything that I have, I do mine in the house. Now the ones outside I don't necessarily worry about because of course the rain's taking care of that. But in the house, I'll do mine about every 6 months. And it keeps them looking new and fresh. And you know, I just loved everything about this. I thought it could be used indoors, outdoors, wherever I wanted to use it. So this, I just thought this was so pretty. These orchids. And this is a purplish blue, so I can use this in my guest room, in the guest room bathroom. I could even get away with using it in this room. I think I could pull it all together, especially with the hydrangeas right there. And this was, let me look for a price. It was probably $2 or $3. I don't see the price on it, but I'm assuming that's what it was. And it's just in perfect condition. You know, either side, both sides look great. So, or it could be something that, you know, I set on a table or something. But it's always good to have these nice pieces. This would be really pretty at Easter time because pinks and purples are always, and yellows are always really pretty at Easter time. So I really like that little plant. Okay. So I know y'all are like, oh my gosh, is that gaudy or what? Y'all, this is me right here. I love this. When I saw this, I couldn't get it in my basket fast enough. I just love everything about it. It was $6.25. You could use it as a plant holder. You know, you could just do so many things with it. And as I was bringing it in, I saw a price tag on the bottom for $44.99 from Old Time Pottery. And I remember those stores. I think there was one in Goodlettsville that I used to love to go to. But it's in perfect condition. It's obviously been inside, and that's where I'll use it. But you know, it's just one of those pieces that you can use, and especially at Christmas. You know, anything with a cherub or an angel, you can really do a lot with at Christmas time. So I was really, really thankful for that. Now I also found this little piece, and this you can use inside or out. I can spray paint it. It can go on the floor. If I wanted to bring height to something, I could set it, you know, on a table and then use this to bring height. There's just a lot of ways that you can use these little pieces, and then you can spray paint them whatever color you want, and it was $3. So a super versatile piece that you can use in different ways. You could even use it if you were serving a buffet and you wanted to maybe put something against a counter or something, and you wanted it to be a little taller. You could use it for that. Just lots of ways. I'll have to reach back here because I put some stuff on the floor. This was just an adorable little basket. It had $1 on it, and you know, I often give away eggs, and wouldn't this be cute even to put some eggs in, or if you wanted to bake some muffins or something and you wanted to leave this as a gift, you could use it in the garden to collect things in. Just so many ways that you could use this, and I paid $1 for it. I thought this was really, really sweet. This is hand stitched. I think I paid $1.25. I did. I paid $1.25 for it. I'm sure that would not even buy the material. It does have a pillow inside. That's what it is. Now the pillow isn't the appropriate size for it, so I will more than likely take this out and try to find something that fits it just a little bit better. But it's hand stitched, and it says, "She finds a treasure who finds a true friend." And you know, this could also be used another way that I was thinking about. If you or everybody has the Walmart bags crumbled up somewhere in a bag in their house, you could even hang this up and put your bags in here. You know, you could use it as a pillow, you could use it as a hanger, just you could have different uses for it. But I thought it was so pretty and handmade, all that time that it took to make this. So I really appreciate handmade items. We are just about done, if you can believe it. So I found these. There are 5 of them, and it's just a green fence. I think I paid $3 for these. No, $3.50. I really don't have a specific place right now that I'm like, oh, I could use this right there. But what you can use them is to prop your flowers up. This looks like it would be about the right height, maybe to set in front of the zinnias to keep the lower ones from falling off, or glads or something like that. It's just really versatile. You can, you know, pick it up, use it wherever you want. You put it around a bird bath or a statue, and put flowers in great condition. Looks like it's never been in the soil. There's absolutely no soil on the feet. So thought that was cute, so picked that up. And of course we found another book for Cameron, so he saw that and he wanted this one. He loves anything to do with the presidents, which includes the first ladies, so that's just a nice book. I'll probably put some tape on the dust cover just to keep it in a little better position, but the inside is just absolutely fine, and just, you know, nice big pictures of everybody, and we love things like this. So it's all the way down to Hillary Clinton, not that up to date, but it was still, and I think their books are like $1, something like that. Got 3 more things. So Cameron picked this out, and this is Casino Yahtzee, the high rolling dice game. I paid $2.25 for it. I did not even check to see if all the pieces were there. But it looks like it's in good shape. I can, you know, it's pretty heavy, and I'm sure that we can adapt and make a game out of this. We play board games every day. We love board games, and it helps him in counting and, you know, fine motor skills and all that good stuff. So picking up these little pieces, so anytime we find fun games, we have a lot of games that we play. So the last 2 things are strictly for the garden, and these were more baskets that I found, and this one was $2 and this one was $3. Now this is probably my favorite, because this time of year I'm cutting a lot of hydrangeas to dry, and this is the perfect thing to lay those in until I can bring them back and cut them and either put them in water or hang them upside down, whichever one I'm going to do with them. But that's just a neat basket, and I'll just have it somewhere outside under cover so that if I'm going to go and harvest something, I can grab a basket. And then this was the second one. And again, I'll have this outside, and that way if I'm going to collect something, whatever I'm going to do. Now, I won't put plants that have soil, like if I'm dividing plants, I wouldn't use a basket for that because it would obviously, it would get it dirty. But you know, this is great for, I have a lot of zinnias blooming right now, so before the first frost, I'm going to go out and I'm going to cut every one of those zinnias and save those seeds. And you know, there's seed banks different places. I know a couple of libraries that have seed banks, so there's no sense in letting seeds go to waste when you can donate them to seed banks. And this would be something that you could just, you know, sit on the ground and then drop your flower heads right in there. So I hope that you all have enjoyed finding watching all the treasures that I found. I always have so much fun decorating with them, and I just want people to feel at home in my home. I want them to feel welcomed. I want them to feel cozy, and I want my home to be one of those places that you can put your feet up, you can wrap a blanket over your legs, you can grab a book and just relax. You know, it's my sanctuary. It's mine and Cam's sanctuary. And so I'm always looking for different items to decorate with. And I'm able to do this because I thrift. So I appreciate you all letting me share this with you, and we will see you in the next video. You all have a great rest of the day.